Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out redzonecoins.com for cheap and fast coins. You can use code Zerk for 10% off at checkout. Get 1,000,000 coins for $45.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today we have my Madden 20 YouTubers tier list. Now, I will say, I have never done a YouTubers tier list. There also was one last year that I know a lot of YouTubers did, and this one as well. I think some YouTubers did this year too. I never really cared to do them, but honestly, they can be pretty fun. Now, before we go any farther, I do want to give a shout out to Cody Cannon for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys have a chance to be shouted out in the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn the notification bell on, and comment down below Noti Gang. Now, a couple of things I want to mention about how I'm going to be ranking YouTubers. There's a couple different things that I personally care about. These are all, of course, my personal opinions. I'm going to try to keep anything that I have personally going on with any of these YouTubers. If they're like one of my friends or whatever, I'm not going to let that be biased towards how I actually rank them. And I don't really have any people that I don't like in the community, so that shouldn't affect my rankings at all. So with that being said, I'm going to be basing this off of number one, consistency. You guys already know around the channel here, I have been uploading for daily over 3.5 years, almost 4 years straight. I think consistency is super key, and if you don't upload consistently, I think you're really just hurting yourself. On top of that, I also like to see a variety of things. You can't just do like one thing. If you do multiple different things on your channel, like I like to do content, I do packs, I do tips, I do gameplays, I think that really adds to the diversity of things. Obviously, it kind of depends on what kind of channel you have, and I think we'll kind of see that when I go through my rankings. And on top of that, edits. If you do a lot of super good edits, you may end up being in the S tier because, you know, a lot of good edits. With that being said, let's get into this, and also I should add in personality is definitely going to take a factor in my ranking. So starting off, we have Anto. Now, if you guys know Anto, he is an OG. Anto actually just hit 1,000,000 subscribers this year, and he is an absolute GOAT. So 100% Anto has to be in the S tier. He is, without a doubt, one of the best Madden YouTubers, one of the best quality Madden YouTubers. He is very consistent as well. Next up, we have Bengal. Honestly, I don't really watch Bengal. I'm not really into the franchise stuff. I know he does a lot of rebuilds over there, and he does a lot of other things as well. I think he does pretty good on his channel. He's not really like one of those crazy edit guys. He's decently consistent, but I don't really watch his channel. I don't really watch his content that much. So I think for Bengal, it'd be kind of harsh for me to rate him because I don't really watch his channel that much. But I think personally myself, just because I don't care for connected franchise or anything, I know a lot of people like Bengal, and I don't think he's a bad YouTuber at all. So I guess I would have to put him in probably the A tier. I think he does make pretty solid content. He also makes really good thumbnails and everything. So I don't think he's S tier, but I put him A. Now, next up, we have D-Money. Now, D-Money is not really a consistent YouTuber, and as I said, consistency is a big key when it comes to my ratings here, my ranking. If you're not consistent, then I'm not going to put you very high up because I value that a lot for YouTubers. So, I think with D-Money, he's not very consistent. He does do a little bit of a variety of things. I know he's been working on his edits and everything, but I think for now, because he hasn't really been consistent, hasn't been around that long, I'm going to put him in C. Now, next up, we have CC. So with CC, of course, he is a very consistent YouTuber, which I absolutely love, and we are very similar. We do a lot of the same style of content. We both cover the news, both cover everything, and I know exactly how much work it takes to really put in for all the content that we do. So 100% I am gonna put CC in the A tier. You know, he's kind of like me, not really crazy high edits. He's more of a chilled YouTuber. He doesn't really get excited at all for pack polls or for gameplays and stuff. So he's just kind of like a laid back guy, which, by the way, going over to CC's and Scomo's house on Wednesday. So be on the lookout for some tweets from us. But CC, he's an A tier, definitely works hard. Now, next up, we have Chewbacca Lemma, and I think that Chewie is actually a pretty solid player in general. He's actually a really solid player, definitely can compete with some of the pros, and also, I think he's a solid YouTuber, but the thing is, he's not consistent at all. He hasn't uploaded for months at a time, so I don't think it's fair to put him in C, because I don't think he's really that low of a YouTuber. If he was consistent, I'd probably put him in, like, B-ish. But I think I'm going to have to go with I don't know for him, because if he was actually consistent, he would be decently high. Now next up we have CK Birds. Now CK does a lot of interesting videos. He does like challenge videos, he does draft challenge videos as well, and he's very consistent and he actually has some really good edits. I don't think he's S tier, but I think CK does belong to be in the A tier. Next up, we've got Cookie Boy, and again, Cookie Boy is another OG Madden YouTuber. Absolutely love Cookie. He is hilarious. If you guys didn't see the video that I did facing Tyreek Hill, it was me, Dom, and Cookie. And Cookie is just an absolutely hilarious dude. Obviously, one of the OGs of the Madden community. He has to be S tier. Next, we have Berg. Now, Berg was very inconsistent for a long time. Colin Berger, of course. He was very inconsistent for a long time, but now he is back on the scene. I know that recently he's been a little bit more inconsistent, but he is absolutely hilarious. His edits are very good. I think if he got back to doing daily uploads, because he is an OG as well, kind of adds into it here, I would probably slide him into S tier because he is just funny, but I'm going to put him in A tier. Now next we have Dubby. So of course Dubby is a pro player, so in terms of Madden skill he would be S tier, and as a Twitch streamer as well, pretty entertaining Twitch streamer. YouTube, this is strictly based off YouTube though. He doesn't upload a ton. He's not a daily uploader. He is a weekly uploader, you know, multiple times a week. But he does different things. He does like the podcast that he does, I believe. He also does gameplay, and obviously really good gameplay in terms of actual like gameplay itself. Like he's just really good at the game. So that does help his rating out a lot. Of course, being a YouTuber, you have to have something key to you. And I think with Dubby, it's how good he actually is at the game. Now, I'm not going to put him in A tier, but I think Dubby is B tier. I think as a Twitch streamer, he's probably A tier, but YouTube, he goes to B. And next we have got Eric Rayweather. So Eric is a guy that really covers a lot of Madden news. Not Ultimate Team news, but more so Madden news. He does news, he also does a lot of gameplay tips, and his videos are very in-depth. So I really like that about him. Also, you know, he's very consistent. He is one of my friends, but I'm not going to be biased with this one. So I am definitely going to put Eric in the A tier. I feel like he fits right in there. Next we have Jemiah's World, and honestly, I don't watch Jemiah's World videos. When it comes to him, I know he's pretty consistent. He also does cover Madden news, which does help him out. You know, Madden news being consistent with it, I like that. But as I said, I don't think I've ever watched a Jemiah's World video, so I'm gonna go with... It's kind of a tough rating for me because I don't really know. I think I'm gonna slide him into... I don't know, because I've never watched one of his videos. So Gutfox is up next. Now with Gutfox, he also does like a lot of Madden tips, a lot of Madden news as well. I believe he also does some gameplay. I think he has a second channel though for his gameplay stuff. Gutfox is a really funny guy. He has like that dry sense of humor. I feel like I have a wide humor range. I just find basically everything funny. I'm very easy to make laugh. So with Gutfox, and his rage is pretty funny as well. I think that if he was a little bit more consistent on YouTube, I feel like even right now, like doing double uploads, especially like during the Madden scene, or in the Madden scene in general, like during Madden season, I feel like he could be a lot bigger on YouTube than he already is. So with Gutfox, does some really good vids, I'm definitely going to put him in the A tier. And the Milkman is up next. So Dom. Okay, so I'm going to be very unbiased here because you guys know Dom is one of my best friends. So with Dom... Let's be honest, very consistent, very consistent YouTuber. I told him beginning of this year, I said, Dom, if you daily upload and you be consistent, you keep the quality of your videos the same way they are, you are going to blow up. And my man absolutely did, and he is 100% going to hit over 100K subs this year very easily. If you guys don't ever watch Dom, check my boy out. So with Dom, 100%, he has some of the best edits in the community. He is very consistent as well with his videos. You know, we have the pack and play, we have the guess who, which we do every once in a while when we feel like it. So with Dom, I honestly, I think maybe a little bit biased here. I want to put him S tier because his videos are really high quality, and I think that most people will consider him to be an S tier. I'd give it one more year, and I'd probably slide him in there. I think he is definitely A tier, and he is at the high A tier. That's completely unbiased. So next up, you guys can see the tiers here. We have S, A, B, C, I don't know, trash, and criminal. And as you can see by the mugshot, yeah, he's got to go in there. So next is Kent, aka Chaos. Again, one of my closer friends that I work with as well with HotRoute.tips. He's one of the co-owners of HotRoute with Throne. So with Kent, he does very high quality videos, very funny guy as well, very good edits, everything like that, and also a really good player. So with Kent, I think he as well is going to be in the A tier. He's also very consistent, and I think his channel is definitely going to blow up in Madden 21. And of course, next up we have KK. Yes, K is first up. One of the greatest dudes in the entire community, like one of the nicest dudes in the entire community. You absolutely love to see it. On top of that, his videos are really high quality. Honestly, a pretty funny guy in his videos as well, and he's not really crazy good at the game, but it doesn't matter. He's just entertaining in general, and just a really good guy, and he also is an OG. Congratulations on all the success, million subscribers this year. Absolute OG. Has to be S tier. Now next is Maze-O-Matic. Now I'm gonna be honest here, right? Maze is not very consistent. He's not a consistent uploader. He does Twitch stream. He has some funny clips that I see all the time on Twitter as well. But I think with Maze, he would be A tier if he uploaded more. If he was consistent, he was a consistent uploader 100%, he would be an A tier YouTuber, but because he's not consistent, and that is big, but he does have high quality videos, good videos, he is gonna be B tier for me. Now next is going to be Mike Mac. Now Mike Mac has some of the best quality videos in the entire community. Again, he takes a lot of time with his thumbnails, takes a lot of time with his videos, but he's not consistent. I feel like if he was more consistent, his channel would do really, really well on YouTube. Like he would be one of the biggest Madden YouTubers if he never took breaks or didn't go, you know, a week or two here without uploading videos. He would be right up there. I think that his video quality and also like him as a person, I think he's S tier honestly, but because he's not consistent with it, I can't put him in S tier. But Mike, if you're watching this video, come back to daily uploads, Madden 21, buddy. Your channel's gonna blow up. And of course, next we have MMG. So MMG, this is very obvious, right? He has to be S tier. We also have got Mr. Golden Sports. Now, I'm gonna be honest here, GS is one of the main reasons I'm into Madden. I feel like GS from Madden 16, Madden 15 era, that's really when I started to get into Ultimate Team a lot, and I think GS is probably one of the main reasons why I started playing Ultimate Team. So I wish there was like an OG tier in here, because the GS back in the day, he used to be my go-to guy, my go-to Madden YouTuber for sure. Nowadays, he doesn't really upload that much. He's very inconsistent with his videos. He still is an absolutely hilarious guy. I almost want to put him in S tier or even make another tier for him and just put him as OG, because he's not really that involved with the community anymore. So if I'm going based on that, then you would have to put him in like the C tier because he doesn't really upload that much anymore. But I don't think he belongs in there because he's just such an OG to the Madden community. So I think when he does do videos, when he is consistent with his videos, and he's also one of the better players in the Madden community as well, I think he'd probably slide in to the A tier if he was consistent, but he's just not. So I think I'd have to put him like B, low B, or even C tier you could say, because he's just not in the community anymore, but he is a hilarious guy, and also when he's consistent, I watch every video. Next is going to be NotTheExpert. Now, NotTheExpert doesn't necessarily do Madden videos, but he does do NCAA videos, very high quality videos as well. Absolutely hilarious guy, also reminds me of Tony Romo, so he is going to be in the A tier. Next is going to be Popular Stranger. Now, Popular Stranger does Twitch as well, but he does YouTube, of course. He also does pretty consistent content. It's not always daily content. There has been some days where he has, you know, missed a couple of videos here and there. But aside from that, you know, he does a lot of Madden content, a lot of Madden news stuff, some tips as well. I believe he does do some gameplays, and I think he's a pretty funny dude. So I think with Popular Stranger, if he consistently uploaded, I think he would be around the A tier. I'm going to go ahead and put Popular Stranger in the B tier. I think he's around there, but I think he's kind of higher B, maybe like below Maze-O-Matic. The rankings here are not like in order or anything. I think he'd be below Maze-O-Matic in terms of video quality, obviously, but I like the consistency in him. If he comes to daily uploads again, you know, multiple daily uploads, he'd probably be A tier. Now, next we have OurBT. I think one of the more funny people in the community, honestly. He can be consistent when he wants to be. He can be consistent. I know he did take a big break for a while, but that was kind of more personal stuff on that side. So I think when OurBT does upload, I really like his videos. Obviously, super high quality videos as well. I don't think he's S tier, but I think that he is definitely belonging of A tier. Next, we have got XRyan915, another guy that I really watched a lot when I was younger. He doesn't really upload anymore. I know that like he does a video once in like a while, but he really doesn't upload it all anymore. I don't remember the last time he even uploaded a video was. So I'm gonna go with I don't know for XRyan915. If he actually uploaded more, he'd be pretty good. And next we have got ScoMo. So ScoMo, shout out to you, see you in a couple days, buddy. With ScoMo here, I think he's in a similar category to A. I think he belongs in the A tier. I think ScoMo does. He does do daily uploads. He also does the Twitch streams. You see we have a lot of A YouTubers. He does Twitch stream. He does do the daily uploads. He also has got the MLB channel that I know he tries to do daily uploads on when MLB is in session. So I definitely like that. I see the grind out there. Definitely appreciate that. He does do the content. He does pack openings and everything. Definitely belongs in the A tier. Now next we've got Swift. Now Swift is a daily uploader. I will say that about him. He doesn't do crazy edits in his videos, and I know that he has attempted to do a little bit more gameplay stuff. I know that he was really all about coin making methods beginning of this year, which I feel like you need to diversify a little bit from just the coin making method stuff. So with Swift, I think if he continues on the trend that he's going, he's definitely going to be an A tier YouTuber. I think for right now, there's not a lot to base on him because this is like his first year, doesn't do like crazy edits. I think I'm going to put Swift in the B tier, but he's very consistent, which I like to see about that. So I'd probably put him at the top of B tier because he is very consistent. He does a few different things. You know, he does the coin tips, he does the gameplays, but I think he needs to do even a little bit more, and he'd be A tier. Now next up we have the two TDs back to back. So we have TD Barrett, which again is another person that I actually watched a lot when I was smaller. Now I don't really think that he's only Madden anymore. I know he does Madden, I know he does MLB, he's done like some 2K challenges as well. TD Barrett though is obviously a Madden GOAT. He definitely belongs to be an S tier. Now next up we have TD Presents, which TD Presents, I know he hasn't been super consistent as of lately, but that is because he's been very sick. He did actually contract, you guys know what, unfortunately, the virus. So with TD Presents, absolute great guy, very great guy. I've DM'd him a bunch. He is a very cool dude, and also his videos are really high quality, super funny guy, does a lot of different stuff as well on his channel. So I think with TD, he absolutely has to be S tier, and again, an OG, a guy I used to watch when I was younger, which is crazy because he's not that much older than me. Next, we have got Texas Boy. Now, Texas Boy was very inconsistent this year. He doesn't really upload that much anymore. Texas is another OG, though. And also with Texas, really like his videos when he does upload, does, you know, tips, does content. I think that if he was to upload more, if he was to be consistent, he'd probably be an A tier YouTuber. I really like Texas videos, but I think because he hasn't uploaded or anything, I'm gonna have to slide him into I don't know. Now next we have Director. Now Director is actually a pretty small Madden YouTuber this year, right? He just came onto the scene, but he has some super high quality work, not just videos, but like on Twitter, if you take a look, you know, he's actually made like pack animations, like literally pack animations that he has designed for Madden 20. They were just absolutely cool. Does really good custom card arts, and he's gonna have some of the best edits in the community this year for sure. I think I just saw him tweet out that he bought like a new editing system or something, or maybe it was a new PC to do edits on, but he definitely has got some of the best edits in the entire community, and he's pretty consistent, so definitely A tier. Now next we have got Throne. Now Throne has got a channel unlike any I've ever seen before, because Throne can literally upload one video a month or 2 videos a month, which I know I've talked to him. I just talked to him yesterday. He is going to become more consistent, of course, in Madden 21, and his channel just absolutely blew up this year. Definitely deserves it. Some of the best quality videos in the entire community. He also does the second channel stuff. He also is one of the best Twitch streamers in the entire community. Has a really good personality, really funny guy. Played some Call of Duty with him yesterday. I think with Throne, man, I honestly want to slide him into S tier. I really do want to slide him into S tier, but I think because he's not consistent enough for me. If he was just more consistent, which I think he's going to be in 21, without a doubt, if he did even 5 videos a week with the quality of videos that he does, he'd be S tier for me, not even half the daily upload. I think if he just is more consistent, without a doubt, he is S tier and one of the biggest up-and-coming Madden YouTubers. Definitely expecting to blow up this year. I'm going to put him probably at the front of A tier. And of course, we have another OG right here with Toke. Obviously, Toke has to be an S tier. We also have got Victionary, which again, I'm going to be honest here, Victionary, some of the best quality videos, and he's been around for a while. Some of the best quality videos in the entire community. Again, I think he could have, honestly, the best quality videos in the entire community. He's not as consistent as I would like him to be, and I know he has taken breaks before, but he does consistently upload, you know, maybe 4 videos a week, and I think that's good enough for Vic, honestly. He is going to be S tier. Now, next we have got Wheels. Now, Wheels, if he actually uploaded and uploaded consistently, would definitely be an A tier YouTuber. I don't think he's S tier. He doesn't do the crazy edits or anything like that, but he does some decent edits, and when he is consistent, pretty good personality, good for pack opening videos, good for content, good for gameplays. I think he would be an A tier, but he's not super consistent. He doesn't daily upload anymore. I don't think he's uploading like a week or so. So I think because of that, because he's not as consistent as he used to be, and if he was consistent, he'd definitely be A tier. I'm going to put him in B. Next, we have got your boy Pizza. Now, of course, your boy Pizza, I personally don't watch his videos. His style doesn't really fit me, but for what he does, he definitely knows his audience, and with his videos, they're super high quality, so he has to be S tier. Now we have got your boy Savage. Now, your boy Savage is a very, very good Madden player, and I believe he is returning to Madden 21 as well. When he is consistent, he's a very, very funny person as well. When he is consistent, I think he's an A tier YouTuber, but he hasn't really uploaded that much. I know he did just do a video, I think, like a couple days ago. I'm going to have to put him in, I don't know, but if he was to come back from Madden 21, his videos with the same quality or even better than they were when he actually did YouTube consistently, he'd be A tier. And finally, we have the greatest Madden YouTuber of all time. I don't really know how to say it. Zirksee, okay? Absolutely, first up, gorgeous guy. 7'3", absolutely gorgeous man. And also, you know, he is one of the most consistent YouTubers in the entire community. All right, let me stop just, you know, praising myself here. Let's be honest with myself, right? I daily upload consistently. I consider that to be a big, big thing. I know I don't have the craziest edits in the entire community. And also, I am going to be starting Twitch stream. Make sure you guys follow me over on twitch.tv/Zirksee. I think that I definitely belong to be in the A tier with how consistent I am, all the different things that I do with gameplay to content to news to any sort of tips you guys need. I definitely am A tier. I wouldn't consider myself to be S tier yet, but we'll see what I have in store for Madden 21. The final Madden YouTuber on this list is going to be Poodle. Now, Poodle is one of my closer friends as well, so I'm not going to be biased at all. I'm definitely pretty hard on the kid. I want to get him up there. I want him to be more consistent. He doesn't do daily uploads every single time. He's missed like a couple days. I think he's missed a couple days throughout the entire year, but he does do daily uploads when he can. And also, I feel like he should diversify a little more. He really doesn't do gameplay that much. If in Madden 21, Poodle does more gameplay, and he does double uploads more consistently, even in the slower times of Madden. I try to do double uploads for you guys when I can, including today. Check out this morning's video. I think Poodle would definitely be an A tier, but I'm going to put him at B, towards the front of B tier. I think he does some solid videos, does some solid work. He just has to do a little bit more, like diversifying his content. So with that being said, guys, that is my Madden 20 YouTubers tier list. As you guys can see, let me know down below what you guys think about it. These are just my personal opinions, basing this off of strictly, you know, how much effort I see them put into their videos, how consistently do they upload, the personality of the person. And that's about it. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. And if you did, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. And, of course, hit that sub button down below. I'll see you guys next time.